insane big new gun. Wow, you must have the big wow. That's what all the videos I've seen so far are saying about the Still Hunt exotic sniper rifle, a new unique weapon to Destiny 2 with the Final Shape DLC. Small soapbox moment here. Please remember not to take everything at face value on YouTube, as many people are going to just drop a video with 1 or 2 games of gameplay really quick and say the gun is incredible, but tell you little to nothing about the intricacies of the weapon and what its place is in PvP or PvE, what the meta will actually be. So this gun, it's super cool. Of that, there is little doubt. But today I'm going to give you my full thoughts on the weapon after several hours of usage in PvP, hundreds of kills, and time spent chasing the golden gun activation in PvP. So let's dive in. First things first, the Still Hunt can be obtained by playing the new campaign to completion and then heading to Cade 6 in the old tower location in the Pale Heart and grabbing the exotic quest. From there, you'll do a unique quest alongside Cade and Crow. It should take you around 45 minutes to complete, and then you'll be rewarded with the sniper rifle. It's a 90 RPM adaptive frame like the Beloved or the Defiance of Yasmin, but what does it do exactly? Well, the Still Hunt has 2 main perks going for it. The first is a perk called Sharpshooter. This weapon gains passive bonuses to target acquisition, that's aim assist, aim down sight speed, and flinch resistance. The bonus increases when this weapon's super mode is active. So on paper, that sounds friggin' incredible, right? Like for a sniper rifle, just to intrinsically get faster ADS time, more aim assist, resistance to flinch, all for the price of 1 perk, that's massive. Like I'd kill to toss that perk on my Beloved or my Uzume. The second exotic perk is called Cade's Retribution. Pick up orbs of power or land precision hits to charge this weapon's super bar. Once full, you can switch the firing mode to fire golden gun shots. And yes, it's legitimately a golden gun shot. You get 3 shots unless you've got the Celestial Nighthawk equipped, in which case you get 1 super bullet. Really cool potential there for PvE and boss DPS. You could run Celestial Nighthawk, charge up the super bar on the sniper rifle, and then do 1 goldie shot from your actual super, switch to the sniper mode, and get another goldie shot with that, and have back-to-back Celestial Nighthawk shots. That could have some really big potential, especially for like solo content if you want to take down a big guy quickly. Now, I do want to talk a bit about those 2 perks because I think that's really what you want to know about, right? How often am I actually going to get golden gun shots, and how powerful are they? And how OP is that Sharpshooter perk, because it sounds busted. So let's start with Cade's Retribution. The first thing you need to know is that this is a legitimate super bar. It's not supposed to depreciate. You shouldn't lose progress towards it. It builds and it builds and it builds until it's full, and then you can activate it at any time of your choosing once it's charged. You don't lose progress on death either, so go out there, take some wild shots. The ammo economy in 6s is really generous on this weapon. You get 3 shots for every special ammo delivery. Note that in other modes, you'll only get 1 shot. At least that's how it worked for me going into doubles and trios playlists. I only got 1 bullet. So, but let's stop right there, okay? Unfortunately, in my testing, the Cade's Retribution super bar is bugged. I would often, for no reason at all, have my full progress reset to 0 with no rhyme or reason. I couldn't pinpoint a cause. It wasn't like a certain number of deaths. There was nothing I could pinpoint to say, okay, this is clearly what's happening. So what I did is I reached out to a friend on the weapons team at Bungie, and he confirmed to me that you are not supposed to lose any progress at all on the super bar unless you change to a different energy weapon in PvP or in PvE too. Otherwise, it should never depreciate during a PvP match. So user beware. We have actual confirmation that this is a bug and should not happen, but for the time being, it does in fact happen. You might have really crushing moments like I did. I had a moment where I had a triple kill, 3 back-to-back-to-back headshots with this sniper in a PvP match, and I traded with the 3rd guy, and I was super excited. I was like, oh man, when I respawn, I'm going to be like halfway full already. I respawned, saw my progress have 0. It was just 0 progress. It was a crushing feeling because it takes so long to charge this thing up, and that brings me to the next point. I currently have like 200 final blows in PvP with this sniper rifle. Of those final blows, I think only 4 of them are with the golden gun shots, right? So granted, I've learned a lot about how to use them properly since I first started, but suffice it to say, you are not going to get very many kills with the golden gun shots in PvP on this thing. It's just the way it is. In order to fully charge that meter up, you're going to need to get 6 headshot kills in a PvP match. And Bungie nerfed aim assist on sniper rifles, they increased flinch on sniper rifles, and they reduced special ammo uptime. So getting 6 headshots in a match is not an easy or common task anymore. Oftentimes, I would get to that 6 headshots, but by the time I got them, the match was basically over, and me activating the golden gun shots would have 0 impact on the outcome of the game at that point. In fact, I probably spent more time avoiding using my primary, and I was a detriment to my team because I was trying to force sniper headshots when I should have just been team firing in certain instances with my primary. So considering the requirements, as well as the ammo economy in Trials specifically, I cannot imagine this gun will ever have any use for its golden gun shots in Trials of Osiris. Like, I may be wrong about that, but I seriously doubt that I am. If someone was good enough to get that many sniper headshots in a single Trials match, you were probably going to lose anyway. It's probably didn't change the outcome of the match. And when you do get those golden gun shots up, you need to temper your expectations. So this does not behave like Golden Gun. I learned that the hard way. So I didn't test this thing out in PvE first. I just took it straight into PvP. Now, when I got the Golden Gun thing charged up, I was like, awesome, I have a Goldie now. I tried jumping around, hip firing it just like I would a Golden Gun, and I missed every single shot. It has terrible accuracy from the hip. It has terrible accuracy from the air. And that's one of the things that makes Golden Gun good, is your ability to jump around, change your elevation so you're not, because you don't get DR. So you need to change your elevation, jump around, get those hip fire shots for the one-hit kills, and it's harder to track your movement because of it. But this is not that. This is still a sniper rifle. It's just a sniper rifle that, I mean, it still flinches like mad if you get shot, but you can just one-shot to the body if you hit them. That's all it is. It's not a huge payout for a long process of charging it up. It's just a one-hit kill to the body if you manage to hit that shot. And you're on a timer, so you have to go hunt people down with it. And if you see no one, then you wasted your whole super bar that you spent most of the match charging up. Now, one thing to note, you can get progress on the super bar by picking up orbs of power. So keep an eye on the feed to see when teammates pop their supers and they create orbs, and then you need to like look on your HUD for their name, go to where they were, pick up those orbs. In my playing, 2 orbs would give you about the same amount of energy of progress, you know, on your super bar as 1 kill would. So 2 orbs of power, full orbs of power from a super activation would give you about as much as a kill would. The next thing we got to talk about is the sharpshooter perk. Does it really noticeably reduce incoming flinch? Does it really boost your aim assist massively? No and no. Listen, with snipers right now, if you get shot by a primary weapon, then your sights are going to go crazy. It's that simple. I mean, once in a blue moon, you'll get that headshot that doesn't make sense through flinch, but for the most part, it ain't happening. And the still hunt is no different. You absolutely need to get the first shot off on someone, or that shot is not going to connect. So the flinch resistance to me was not a factor at all. And I even stacked 2 unflinching mods on my chest piece too. But what about the aim assist? Nah, not really impactful. I had so many shots where the reticle was like right on the side of the head and no headshot was awarded. Sometimes audibly I'm asking, where the heck did that bullet go? Bungie has consistently pulled back on the forgiveness on sniper rifles. Shots that used to count don't count anymore. You gotta put it between the eyes or it's not connecting. That's one of the main reasons snipers dropped down so low in PvP recently. I would have never believed you if you had told me this. I never would have believed that in Trials, an elimination game mode where snipers have historically thrived because of that opening pick potential, they have now dropped to only accounting for 1% of all Trials kills in a weekend. That's 1 sniper rifle kill for every 100 kills in Trials. That's insane. Shotguns are on top with literally, I kid you not, over 1,000% more kills than sniper rifles. We are not in a sniper rifle meta at all, and this sniper rifle is not in fact insane. It does not change that in any meaningful capacity, right? So I just wanted to be honest. Is there any good news though? Absolutely. Yo, Still Hunt is super freaking cool. It may not be meta, it may not have any meaningful presence in PvP, but it is super cool. It looks gorgeous. It sounds awesome. And when you do in fact get those golden gun shots up, it's a really cool feeling. I may not think this gun is very good in PvP as a PvP choice, but it's still fun, and I still like it. Like that, I like that chase, you know, the mini game that you play, and it's a flex to pop those golden gun shots in a PvP match to let everyone know, hey, I pulled it off. That's a super cool feeling. But I also want to be realistic with you. The last thing I want is to tell you hyperbole and say that this gun is incredible in PvP, and then you take it into PvP and you have very limited success with it, and you think that you're the problem, that you're just not good enough. Listen, this thing is not easy to use. I would take at least a dozen other legendary snipers over this one in PvP if I really wanted to win and play well. So don't think that you're the problem here. It's just a really hard gun to activate the perk on. In fact, I've played over a dozen hours of PvP this week, and I have not seen a single person get this perk up besides myself in all of my matches. Not once have I seen another player get the golden gun shots in all of my hours of playing. And I ran into plenty of still hunts. Lots of people using the gun. So temper your expectations. So that's the PvP review, guys. I hope you enjoyed the honest breakdown. I never want to be the guy overhyping something. I want my reviews to be of genuine value to you. So thank you so much for tuning into the video. Be expecting lots and lots of videos in the coming weeks. I already have a list of over 12 videos that I'll be making, one after the next. So buckle up and subscribe if you haven't already. Be warm and well fed, my friends, and I hope to catch you in the Crucible.